IVM.
I'm Zarina Poonawala, host of the Empowering Series podcast on the IVM network. I am your peak performance coach and leadership coach, and I'm here to share with you productivity tools, life-altering techniques, and real-life hacks to help you achieve your maximum potential in everything you do, in your relationships, professions, and most importantly, your life. So let's thrive, grow, and evolve together, one episode at a time. How do you feel when your faults are pointed out to you? When you're criticizing someone, how does that person take it? What is your intention when you tell someone they aren't good enough at something? Is it to hurt them or is it to make them better? The answer to most of this is we take it badly or personally. Because that's criticism, and that may be destructive criticism. I reckon it's the one thing we enjoy offering but not receiving, because that's how it works. Criticism is usually an attack or an attempt to disregard a person or their actions. But how about constructive criticism? It's still a little tricky here to be in a situation where you need to constructively criticize somebody. When your boss calls you in for a so-called feedback session, you're already all set to take offense. You probably walk in with that mindset. Or when your spouse tells you something or points out something you don't do well, you immediately retaliate. So like I said, it's still a monstrous task to sort of get yourself to use constructive criticism positively. So I'm going to break this down for you through 2 episodes to decode both sides of the coin. So first, let's understand how to offer or give constructive criticism. And in the next episode, I'll take you through how you can receive it more appropriately. It's not easy to give constructive criticism. Why? Because chances of it being taken personally are so high. So if you're a boss, a leader, an entrepreneur, a spouse, a friend, a therapist, a counselor, giving constructive criticism is essential for growth. So these are the steps you can try. The feedback sandwich. The feedback sandwich method is a popular method of giving constructive criticism. It is often used by top of the food chain in corporate structures, and it's referred to as PIP or PCP. So PIP is praise, improve, praise. So you see the improvement is sandwiched between the praises. Or praise, criticize, praise, PCP. Again, the criticism is sandwiched between the praises. So here's how that goes. You start off by focusing on the person's strengths and skills, what you appreciate. So share something positive with them. Then you provide that piece of constructive criticism or talk about what needs work or what hasn't worked or the areas of improvement. And lastly, you conclude by reinforcing positive traits, qualities, actionables. Try and finish with actionables because then the feedback sandwich works beautifully. Now you obviously understand why it's called a feedback sandwich because, like I said, the criticism is sandwiched between praises or appreciation. Now some people may argue that this doesn't work or it could sound too sugar-coated, or maybe I'm too busy to spend this much time on an employee or subordinate. Well, in that case, I suggest you try using it with those who are slightly more sensitive and don't respond well to being criticized, who are slightly more sensitive in the way they take feedback. Use it as per your understanding of your people and use it whenever you need, but use it for sure because it's going to help. Focus on the problem, not the person. Giving constructive criticism is all about focusing on the situation or the problem at hand and not the person. That's what differentiates it from destructive criticism. So try to detach the person from the situation and do not make personal attacks. Share your opinion on the issue and how it can be dealt with more effectively. So, on the problem, not the person. Don't lecture, be specific. Don't go ranting around and lecture somebody when you're about to give them feedback. Get to the point and be very specific with your criticism. That's when it's effective. So break down and deconstruct your feedback to make it more constructive. Share a case in point and focus on maybe 1 or 2 areas of improvement. Focus on growth and improvement. The whole idea of giving constructive criticism is to help a person grow and improve. It's to guide someone into being more confident, more productive, and using their optimum potential. And that is a great, great responsibility. And it's also a beautiful one. So use this skill to create a better version of yourself. Because no one is going to take your word constructively if you haven't constructed yourself. Because the art of giving constructive criticism is a powerful skill, and it's not just what you say, it's how you say it and what it results into. So are you now ready to give some constructive criticism? Be safe, be well, be empowered.
If you liked this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on our social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We'd like to thank our sponsors on the network this week, Cedar Tires and TheWholeTruthFoods.com. Thank you for your support. We did a bunch of Cock and Bulls this week. We had guests like Ayushi Amin and Puneet Pania for that. Besides that, Vasanti Hariprakash was on, as well as Jay Alani, a paranormal investigator. Really, really great week on Cyrus Says. Do check it out. Tune into This Round is on Me for an episode recorded from Gulmarg featuring one of India's professional alpine skiers, Arif Khan, who's looking forward to representing India at the Beijing Olympics. On The Habit Coach, Ashton has a chat with Kunal Rajput, a popular fitness trainer who recently completed 7 rounds of his Unlock workout series. The reunified, simplified gang of Tony, Naren, Chuck, and Shrikant discussed NFTs on the latest episode. On The Millennial Athlete, Tanvi and Shlok looked back at all the England championships of the year so far and discussed the interesting highlights of the same. Also on Thale Harate, our Kannada podcast, Ganesh spoke to Archana Shyam of Antharanga Theatre in the latest episode. And on Kadai podcast, our Tamil show, Kavita Jiva shed light in another story about the bravery and excellence in the governance of the Pallava dynasty. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
Come learn and experience the ABCDs of being queer with me, Shunetro,
and me, Farhad,
on our show Gay BCD.
The two of us take you through our stories and experiences of being gay men in the city of Mumbai and have candid
and sometimes downright scandalous
conversations about sexuality, gay culture, and everything in between.
Catch new episodes of Gay BCD every Tuesday on the IVM Podcast website, app, or wherever you get all your podcasts from.